She cares. She's kind. She wants you to believe in yourself.
She's a devoted mother. She has a very quiet, inspiring way of leading people, and she leads by example. She brings out the best in people. Frances and I have been friends for almost 30 years. When she first joined the law department at Blue Cross Blue Shield of South Carolina, as lawyers, we worked together for years. Frances is a consensus builder and a collaborator, and there's not a task that's too small. And I know that because I asked Frances several years ago to sit on the Girl Scout board. She really cares so deeply about Girl Scouts.
Being general counsel is a very tough job, and you have to make really hard decisions. It's the way she brings clarity and confidence that really helps people understand the why. The way she shows up, her character. You ask her about a situation, she's gonna know not only the situation, but the details behind it, and that screams, I care.
Frances is deserving of this award because she's so conscientious about her volunteerism. She so cares about being helpful and helping other people, and that grew from Girl Scouting. The core values of Girl Scouting, building girls of courage and confidence and character to make the world a better place. She believes that deeply.
Frances makes her mark on this local community every single day.
I am one of 4 girls. We are all very close. We grew up in Camden, South Carolina, small town. My mom passed away when I was very young, and so my dad and my grandmother raised us. And I never remember him telling me one time that I couldn't do something. It was always whatever you want to do, whatever you set your mind to, you can do. So I was a Girl Scout for 1 year. I was a brownie. My biggest memory is selling cookies. I was extremely shy as a child, and the thought of going up and knocking on a door and asking for money for cookies was petrifying to me. I can actually see my grandmother standing at the street and saying, no, you go ahead, you got to do this. And so I sold 72 boxes of cookies. So we turn in our forms and the big announcement, here we come, they're going to say my name. And this little girl, I think her name was Amy, had sold 73 boxes. And so that taught me a lot about being humble, not assuming things, and honestly trying a little harder. Early on, my dad brought up being an attorney. He was like, you've got the brains, you've got the demeanor, you really need to do this. And I wasn't quite sure. Went to Clemson University, go Tigers. Probably after freshman year, I thought, yeah, this is something I can do. I took some pre-law classes. When I started law school, I thought I wanted to be a family court judge. Definitely did not end up there, but it all worked out. I saw a side of Girl Scouts that I'd never thought of before. Boy, there's a lot of work that goes behind this organization that I think most folks don't know. As you see the girls and see what they get out of it, then it's not work. One of the things I have on my desk, it's a quote that says, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. You don't have to be fully prepared for every situation, but you want to be prepared enough that when those doors open, that you're ready to walk through them. I've had so many people in my life just take the time and energy to help me. I think first and foremost, my family. I met my husband when I was 22 years old, and he's always been my biggest fan. My kids, for sure, they've always been very supportive. I can remember sitting around the dinner table with my dad, he might be talking about something he was dealing with. Looking back, you're like, oh, he was pretty smart. And honestly, Girl Scouts, I truly feel like Girl Scouts gave me way more than I gave them.
Frances, it has been my joy and my privilege to be your friend, to have served with you on the Girl Scouts board. You are a role model for so many, and we thank you for your service and for all that you do for our community. Congratulations on this prestigious award. I keep saying yes.
Frances, I'm so glad the community gets to see what I've got to see over the last 10 years. Well deserved. Congratulations.